A Gorgosaurus was knocked violently to the ground by a herbivorous dinosaur before it could retaliate. Its thick arm was snapped on the spot. What's even more unbelievable, the attacker was a gentle Pachyrhinosaurus. As a close relative of the T-Rex, this fierce beast was utterly defeated. In reality, this feud had been brewing for 10 years. Back then, the Pachyrhinosaurus named Patch was just a baby. It and its brother were ambushed by the Gorgosaurus. Just as the two brothers were about to be caught, Patch's father arrived just in time. Even though he was the leader of the Pachyrhinosaurus herd, he was still no match for top predator. In just a few minutes, this massive Pachyrhinosaurus was killed. The father as sacrifice bought them time to run, but when they returned to the herd, the Gorgosauruses launched another surprise attack. Without their leader's guidance, the Pachyrhinosaurus herd was reduced to chaos. To make matters worse, a raging river blocked their way. They had no choice but to jump into the river and swim to the other side, but once they hit the water, they could never regroup again. The predators seized this flaw and drove some of the Pachyrhinosaurus out, leaving them without the protection of the herd. Patch and the other young ones were caught up in it as well. Soon, the predators launched their attack, but these weak Pachyrhinosaurus had no chance. In less than 10 minutes, a few adult Pachyrhinosaurus were slaughtered. Luckily, in the chaos, Patch fell into the river and escaped once again. 10 years later, Patch had grown into a massive beast. During a new migration, the Pachyrhinosaurus herd was once again attacked by the Gorgosauruses. Patch's older brother, as the tribe leader, engaged in a fierce battle with the Gorgosauruses. However, the power gap between them was too great, and he was quickly knocked to the ground. Seeing this, Patch remembered the deep blood feud from the past. It not only overcame its inner fear, but led the herd to fight back. The Gorgosauruses never expected these usually gentle herbivores would explode with such fierce resistance. Before they could react, they were knocked over. The situation flipped in an instant. A few predators were beaten into submission with no chance to fight back. Only the leader of the Gorgosauruses kept resisting. This was also the killer of Patch's father. Even though Patch was now an adult, the battle remained incredibly tough. Under the enemy's overwhelming strength, Patch was soon knocked to the ground. As it desperately struggled, the Gorgosaurus's forelimb accidentally got stuck in the hole on Patch's head. Patch quickly seized this opportunity and snapped the enemy's forelimb with a powerful twist. Then it quickly stood up and charged madly at the Gorgosaurus. The intense pain caught the enemy off guard. He was even knocked out of a few teeth by Patch. With the rest of the Pachyrhinosaurus arriving, the Gorgosauruses lost all will to fight and could only limp away with their injured forelimbs. With his bravery and wisdom from earlier, Patch eventually became the new leader of the Pachyrhinosaurus.